Hey, greetings everyone. This is Zed Dreplin. It's been a while since my last video. What you're seeing right now is a clip that I had recorded from a recent playthrough of Smite. Many of you probably know what Smite is. It's a League of Legends Dota type of game, except you have a different perspective. I like this game. If you go back and you look at some of the other videos that I've made, I did do a, well, I wouldn't call it a review, it's just my impression of the game. It was still early then. I think it was about 5-6 months ago. But anyway, I liked the game. I thought the perspective and the use of the gods and the goddesses of ancient mythology was a very, very clever idea. I liked the game. I played it a few times. And then I stopped playing it. Why, you ask? Or, regardless of whether you asked or not, why did I stop playing? Well, there's only one very simple reason. I suck at this game. Let me ask you this. Have you ever come across a game that you thought, hey, this is interesting. I quite like this. I'm going to give it a shot. You play it. You kind of liked it. So you decide to play it a little bit more. A little bit each day. Trying to get a feel of it. Trying to get down the mechanics. And be as good as you possibly could. And no matter how many times that you played it, you came to the realization that you just suck. This game, as much as you like it, as much it appeals to you, you are absolutely awful. God awful. Horrendously awful. And that is the situation that I have with Smite. I've tried League of Legends, and I failed miserably, as I pointed out in my first video about this game. So much so that I never ever even bothered trying to go for Dota. I mean, those people, even first-time players, would probably chew me up and spit me out. Which is why I went to Smite. I mean, this was an up-and-coming game. This came in from left field. And in a way, it was sort of like a contender for the League of Legends throne. But it was its own game. And I thought, hey, I'll get on the ground floor. Why not? Maybe I can become proficient in this game, even though I was horrible in League of Legends. Well, I was proven wrong. I proved myself wrong. I absolutely am balls-suckingly awful at this game. And I know the reason why. I know the reason why is that this is a team-oriented game. No duh, you say to yourself. When did you figure that out, Zed? Well, I'm not really much of a team-oriented game player. I am a soloist. Well, first of all, I'm a casual gamer. I mean, I don't go into a lot of specifics with the games. I mean, if I bought it at a store and the game came with an instruction manual, I'd briefly go through it, trying to get the basic fundamentals of how to go about moving about the screen and using whatever weapons were available to me and what have you. This came with instruction manual. I read it through briefly, had a vague idea what I was supposed to do. I mean, after all, this is somewhat like League of Legends.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But the problem is that I am too much of a casual gamer and too much of a solo gamer. I do things my way and my way only. I cannot get myself into a team-oriented frame of mind. And that is a person who does not belong in a game like this. Even though I think this is great. Even though I believe this is such a great game that I am willing to keep it on my computer, and I am willing to come back into this type of game over and over again, just hoping that maybe something clicks and that I'll get it. But so far, that has not happened. I mean, I just don't really get it. I probably never will. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos from people who know exactly what they're doing, and I cannot comprehend how they know what they know, or what they know. I mean, I mean, right now, if you've been watching this video, you have seen so far that I have not died yet. I have not died yet. Guaranteed. In the previous encounters in this game, or battles, right now I would have died at least 15 to 20 times because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm surprised that I managed to survive this long. Now I'm still up and about. I know I have to go back if my life is depleted, and I know I can purchase certain things from the inventory or from the shop or whatever the hell it's called. I mean, you see what I'm getting at here? I don't know the names. I don't know the babble, the techno babble. I don't know the appropriate language that goes into this game. And I have to look up references on Google as to what the hell the people who have made videos about this game, or League of Legends, or Dota, are talking about. I don't know the language. I don't bother to learn the language because I'm not interested in learning the language. I know language. I mean, I speak English. Barely. Sometimes it gives me trouble. But I don't need to learn a whole new language just to play a frickin' game. Okay? I'm sorry. And I guess that's the reason, and well, not guess. That is probably another reason why I'm so awful at this game. I just cannot submerge myself into this game at such a level that I know everything, every nuance, every single angle of this game, from top to bottom, left and right, backwards and forwards, inside and out. Because I have other things to do. I have other interests to pursue. I cannot spend my time getting myself so involved in a game that it becomes part of my existence. You understand what I'm saying? To me, it's a game. I play a game to enjoy myself. That is the reason why. Look at that. You see that? Do you see how low my health is right now? I'm surprised I managed to survive that. I'm surprised that I managed to survive with that much health left on my meter. And I have to race back in order to recharge, in order to replenish my health. And I've done that many, 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 many times.
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
At least in this round. Previous rounds, I just end up dying and having to respawn again. Well, anyway, as I said before, I do like this game. There's just something that keeps me coming back to this game. I don't want to admit defeat. That's the thing. I don't want to admit defeat. I want to keep on playing. At some point, I do want to win. I mean, that is the goal of any type of game. You want to win. And losing all the time is just so depressing. And it takes the will out of you. Oh, here I go. finally. It's been what? 10 minutes? 10, 11 minutes? And I finally died. And that was first blood. First blood. My opponent got first blood in this entire battle. That should have been me. But no. I am awful at this game, and I couldn't get first blood. I can roll over minions, I can kill them, but getting at Raw, oh, forget it. Raw hands me my rocky ass on a silver platter every single time. I cannot get near the prick in order to inflict any kind of damage, because he always pulls out the stops on his magic and just wipes me out. Anyway, that's the whole reason why I decided to make this clip. I mean, it's been 5-6 months since my last clip, and I may not want to put any kind of introductory little video in the beginning, like the rest of my videos, because right now I'm just not in the mood. You see how depressing that is? Losing all the time. When you don't know what you're doing, when you have no idea how to make yourself better, and you're just losing, 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 and losing. Let me tell you something. Don't be surprised if... Oh, defeated. Oh, gee, now that's a real surprise. Well, anyway, should you happen to see my name up in Smite as a potential party member, get the hell out, because I am that awful. Oh, anyway, this is Zed Dreplin signing off. Thanks a lot for watching.